So ChatSalud is it's not necessarily an application. It's all SMS driven. In Nicaragua, almost 90% of the population has access to cell phones. But the vast majority of them aren't, iPhones or anything like that. They're very, very basic phones. Some even don't have Java available on them. What we have done is created a system on the back end that interacts with the user on sort of a ping pong system. The user interacts with our servers and the platform, and through which they're able to access information in a safe, anonymous, free way, free to them without needing any message, any saldo. And they are able to not only access information, and we focus not only on domestic violence, but we also focus on other sort of taboo issues that oftentimes people have lack of access to. We're talking about family planning, reproductive health, things of that nature as well. The whole idea is just to empower people to not only educate themselves and inform themselves, but then through the same app, find the resources that exist in their community so that they themselves can make a positive change in their life.
How did you get into this space?
Sorry, before anything else, I'm a Peace Corps volunteer, and during my service out in the campo, one of the things, and sorry, my partner over there as well, Lindsay was a returned Peace Corps volunteer. One of the things we noticed when we were out in the campo is that a lot of people would come to us and talk about issues because we were, the foreigners living out in the middle of nowhere, and would come to us and ask us questions from everything from, my husband was beating me, and sometimes they just wanted to talk about it. And in other situations, they'd come and ask about, for me, a lot of times, how do you use a condom? Or how can I talk to X person about this? Originally, the idea was just to buy a cell phone and publish the cell phone number across the country, and we would just be answering the questions as we could. Obviously, that's not really feasible. And so over time, it started developing a little bit, and honestly, through the hackathon, we were able to take that idea, meet with some programmers, and make some connections that really helped us accelerate the program significantly. To a point now where we're almost ready to launch on a national scale in Nicaragua.
Can you tell us a bit about the pilot that you guys did?
Sure. We finished the focus groups and we're initiating the pilot now. One of the things that we were waiting for is approval from the government because we want to buy in from them, and we have that, which has been incredibly useful. The pilot itself is located in a central area through which it's 2 stages. We have focus groups in small isolated communities where we do a intervention and non-intervention setting, and we sort of do an evaluation of if the use of the application has any change in knowledge base, has any change in use of local health resources, and then we have sort of a big city intervention where we see user patterns and how people are actually using if people are actually using our system and uptake and related to marketing.
Yeah. For us, this is really critical because what we have seen when sort of mapping the space is that a lot of these things get developed, but it's extremely hard to show that they really make a difference, that there is really an impact on the ground. And this partnership that we're developing is going to allow us at least to test the impact, because at the end of the day, it's very difficult to show that exchange of information, even in the context of this pena, the taboo topics that were raised in Nicaragua, it's quite an interesting one. Maybe we can move on to the next one, and then we will have more time for